Island, cold as the winter nights.
Chad Black.
Wagwan, brother.
What's the deal? You got a minute?
Yeah, what's up?
I got you on speakerphone. I'm testing out a new form of content.
Say that again?
I said I got you on speakerphone. I'm testing out a new form of content. Excuse me, I've been walking.
Okay.
So I got my gimbal and just want to have a quick conversation to try see if we can get some gems out like we always do. Like the shit that we usually talk about, it's never documented.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're cool with that.
Sure. What you about to sell? Some knives to me or something?
Huh?
You about to sell some knives to me or short?
No.
You cool with that? All right, yeah.
Right? If that's okay with you, shall I continue? But no. Also, I wanted to call you and tell you that I failed that mission of already trying to buy a car. Like I realized,
The mission?
yeah, I realized that I make decisions or commitments at the height of my enthusiasm, right? And when that mood is no longer up there, it's hard for me to get myself to move.
Okay.
And so that's me recognizing my pattern and understanding. First, me recognizing it. Now I know how to fix it. Because it was trying to figure out. It's like, oh, what is the reason why we keep ending up in the same position? It's like you got to find your pattern. And for me,
that's crazy that you say that, man. Because with the book dropping today about the fog, you were able to recognize the fog and get clarity, which actually makes you a little bit. It might not put you in a place where you know where you're going, but it gets you out of that fire, and now you can just think sanely and clear, and really get the clarity to be able to figure out what decisions and what steps you're gonna make that's gonna be pivotal in your progression.
right.
So it's like it's intense because you're figuring it out, and that's fire. You know what I mean? It don't matter how long it takes, but when you figure it out for yourself, it makes a whole world of like seeing way more clear. It's like obtaining 20/20 vision when you wore glasses your whole life.
Real rap.
So like the height of your enthusiasm is heavy, man. That's a heavy joint to even be able to say, because you can recognize when do you make these decisions when I'm like this. So I gotta be able to step back when I'm hyped and really be able to clarify.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like am I able to commit to that commitment? Like you saying it right now, nigga.
But you gotta relearn yourself and figure out who you really are in a way where, without that enthusiasm, who are you?
Right.
What do I really want? What do I really want to see for myself? And how do I get to that? How do I attain that? And you almost there, because the question that you question is, I'm tired of doing the same thing over and over again, and I still get in these same situations. What's causing this?
Right.
And man, if more people did work on themselves like you did, the world would be a better place.
Real rap.
That's heavy. I'm proud of you, man.
I appreciate it. I'm proud of you. Congratulations on the book drop.
Oh yeah, thank you.
You out here killing
I
it.
feel free again.
More bestsellers on the way.
Say that again.
I said more bestsellers on the way.
Inshallah, God willing, man.
I mean,
God willing. It's
the possibilities are unlimited.
For sure. But those are the type of things that drive us to a fall, right? Those kind of slogans that you said, like possibilities are unlimited. That is true, but it's so vague that it doesn't do anything for us.
Right.
It's sort of like consistency is key. Yeah, but there is kind of like a caveat to that. Consistency is key for what outcome?
Right. It's narrowing down what do you actually want.
Say it again.
Says it's narrowing down what you actually want. It's like, of course you want to be a billionaire? You can be a billionaire. It's a possibility. But is that if the work it requires is not what you want to do, it's like you don't even care about that. You don't care about that title. Yeah. It's like, why are you doing all this stuff then?
For sure. Because that possibility is a word that I think we should throw in the bottom of the water. Possibility is so similar to potential. Potential means what? It means it's a possibility that you could be what I envision as a person, or what I see in you,
Right.
or what you're showing. But that don't mean nothing. You can't take potential to the bank. You can't take possibilities to the bank. Banks don't say, oh, it's a possibility that your business can really soar, so we're going to give you. No, you got to show a little bit more. We got to get away from the words that don't mean clarity to what we're going through. Consistency is key. Don't quit. That's all happenstance. That's all like, it's small talk. Don't quit sounds so easy to say, but what does that mean? Sometimes you need to quit.
Right.
Sometimes you need to quit. Like, why are we not quitting? Quitting is something that you put on your shoulders. You know, it's just like telling a son he shouldn't cry. So his whole life, he just got all this built up anger because you told him don't cry. And they say a man ain't supposed to cry. And now he crying. Now he picking up a knife and he's starting off killing cats. Decapitating cats and frogs, cutting their shell off of their back because they ain't supposed to cry. And now you can't go to sleep at night.
Right.
Because you got Michael Myers on your head.
Right. Standing over your bed. You wake up, standing over you.
You're standing over you talking about monkeys like you were Jordans. Like, what? You know what I mean? So, like, we really got to be mindful at the words that we say. Like the book, we got to unlearn everything. That's true. You got to unlearn even the slogans you say, the actions. So what the hell does that even mean? And does that fit? Is it befitting to who I am or what I got going on? Because everything don't apply to everything.
Right.
Keep trying till you get it right. No, it's not keep trying till you get it right. It's not. It's not keep trying till you get it right, because you could be sitting there trying for the rest of your life, and now they're giving you medicine and giving you a jacket to make you hug yourself because you're doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, and you're becoming insane.
Right. You sitting there trying to jam a square into a circle.
Yeah, exactly. It's a round hole. You know what I mean? So I just think that like we are all in a circumference of a culture of communication that isn't beneficial to everybody. Because there's an opposite to everything. There's an opposite to everything that you say. Don't let nobody say nothing crazy to you. But sometimes you need to just let people say what they're going to say and keep you pushing.
Right.
So the world is very difficult. So it's not as simplistic as everybody say. It takes a lot of thought to take, the bad out. And it's like a spaghetti strainer. You got to hold in the noodles and let the water just go through the holes. And that's the information that doesn't apply to you. You got to be individualized versus culturally or
right. It's a strainer.
Group thing. Yeah, you need a strainer.
Damn.
And the fact that you figuring out, that's a fire thing, but that figuring it out is a step. That's the first step. That's the preliminary step to the rest of your life.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's like one of the most important things you can have in the world is it's nothing more dangerous in the world than a person that don't care and a person with a plan.
Real right.
And it's like that plan is preliminary to the action. You can plan. You can throw jabs all day, but sometimes you got to throw 1-2s and combinations. You got to add to it.
Right.
It's just the plan. It's the action to the plan. Because some of us are so scared or fearful that we fall in love with the process and stay there.
Damn.
The process of just figuring it out, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do that. You hold and stuff. You hold and this, you hold and that. And it's like, sometimes you hold on stuff for perfection that doesn't exist when you could have been inspired or put stuff out in the atmosphere and was allowed to learn to be better by basically making mistakes. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
If you can't live on this earth by yourself, why are you keeping everything to yourself where you're not allowing yourself to? It's a lot of scaredness in there, and there's a lot of ego in that.
Yeah.
Wanting to do everything yourself and not that critique because you're scared that the people will get to see, what you think about yourself. And Jay-Z said that. He said, "Oh, you staring at me because you think I see you.
Right.
You think I see what you see in yourself. I don't even see it."
Right.
You know what I mean? That's why that self-confidence and that self-understanding. Confidence is one thing, but also, like, you're supposed to be around 3 people. I'm going to always be a yes, sir. You know what I mean? Just because the elders is right, even when they wrong. Because I want to be there one day. So it's supposed to be 3 things. You're supposed to be under somebody that's better. You're supposed to be over top of somebody that's better than you. You're supposed to be neck and neck with somebody on the same level because iron sharpens iron. And you're supposed to be the bottom of it where somebody is teaching you, like they the GOAT.
Right.
So you have somebody to help, you have somebody to sharpen your tools, and you have somebody to aspire to be.
Yeah.
And a lot of us just go into this world thinking we want that success ourselves. To say we did it, that's the dumbest thing in the world.
Man.
You burnt out, you tired. In my book, I wrote about something. I wrote a chapter called Preparing to Quit. The things you're doing is so wrong that all it does is prepare you to quit because you ain't put in the right effort, you ain't had the right practices, you ain't had the right things, tools, information, experience for you to get the success that you envision. So now it ain't working out the way you want it to work. So now you're about to quit. And some of us quit because we didn't put in the proper work or the proper assessment to do the things that needed to be done. So you gotta blame yourself. So it is what it is, unfortunately.
Yeah. Damn.
So tell me about how you figured it out. So you went to go buy a car again, or what happened?
No, I looked at so at the height of the enthusiasm, I figured out my hustle pattern, which is 3 weeks commitment, 2 weeks off, and those 2 weeks off tear my ass up, cooking me, frying me. So it's like, so now you running in place because, all right, that's cool. You grinding for 3 weeks on. Remember I was saying I was trying to make the 1,200 a week, and it was like I realized myself sinking back into the pattern of midday naps, which now is I done made. My rationality was, all right, I made more than what I usually make. I'm going to take a nap right now. But cutting the nap was the way I was accomplishing so much. And then I end up, that led into being up all night because I took a midday nap. Now I'm just up, like trying to go to sleep. Now it's time. It's the time I'm supposed to be getting up. Now it's like I ain't even go to sleep. I ain't get no sleep yet. So it's like instead of getting up.
Laziness causes you to lie to yourself.
Word.
Because you can really trick yourself.
Hell yeah.
You can really trick yourself. So it's like, you know what? I ain't gonna do it right now. I'm gonna just go to sleep and wake up and do it. You tell yourself, right. Knowing damn well you ain't gonna feel like getting up in the middle of the night.
Right.
But there's no accountability partner beyond yourself for you to be accountable for the things you don't do. So you like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna get up. You wake up in the middle of the night, man, I'll just do it in the morning. And now you keep putting things together. So your preparation for now, for your preparation for your plan has to be conducive with understanding who you are as a person.
Right.
I don't like doing this. I don't do well at this hour. So everything I need to do needs to be at the peak times that I feel up for it. So if I'm going to work from 4 to 6, from 4 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon, it might be a little bit past what I would normally work. But that's my peak time. Then I can take a nap, and then I can be free because I made my obligations. Right. You can't create a plan that's going to help you prepare to fail because you are not honest with yourself. I'm going to get up every morning, and I'm going to walk 10 miles. Come on.
Bro, right.
You're just wasting your time talking to yourself. So it's like, you got to create the plan that's beneficial to you. Because you don't got nobody to compete with, or you ain't got nobody to barter with, you ain't got nobody to co-parent with, to co-anything. Right. So it's not like, I let them go today, so I got to go tomorrow. No, it's your world. Exactly. And you got to do what you can do when you can do it, if you really want to be effective. Right. That's the thing. The key thing you said, you wasn't honest with yourself. I was not honest with myself. Sure. I mean, no matter how enthusiastic I was about it, yeah, I could do it. I could do this. This ain't nothing. But you also got to keep in mind that we don't listen to God. We don't listen to God all the time. Right. He might have made you make that plan because he know you're not going to do it with him. He's trying to put you in a different direction. Oh, so my God. I was just... Sometimes we... My fault. Go ahead. I want to finish your thought. No, sometimes in our car, it's really 2 steering wheels versus 1. And we don't control the whole steering wheel. You know, sometimes it's like, oh, I I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna worry about my rent. God got me. I don't think it work like that. But when you praying and you putting together, you know, your hardest effort and you trying and you sticking your hand out because, you know, he needing you there, that's when it works. But when you out here just, oh, God got me, I'm gonna just, nah. But you working. So you working trying to do it and he's showing you. Okay, but he's seeing you, like, okay, I see you're trying. But you don't know that he's telling you what you're doing ain't right.
Right.
So it's sort of like you're like what you suppose your purpose is to play soccer, but you will never know that until you go to a baseball game and y'all gotta wait to get on the field because they playing soccer. So now you're exposed to something based upon something you ain't supposed to be doing.
Right.
So yeah, you lying to yourself, but you might tell the truth to yourself and then do it again, and then you might be in the same place again. That's where it makes sense to be. Consistency is not key in that situation. Don't quit ain't key in that situation. That should say, wake up. Wake up. What's stopping you from going to go get a job, a 9 to 5? What's so bad about that? What's so bad about this? How can you leverage this? How can you leverage that? The same thing happening over and over again in different situations ain't by accident.
Real red.
I had 4 events back to back to back to back where I made like $68 total. You think that means keep focusing on trying to get it right? It's all what happened soon. No, that don't mean, nigga, you tried, you did what you had to do, it ain't working, move on.
Word.
Now, that boulder is off my back and I'm happy. So,
Word.
life is difficult. It's difficult, but he could be showing you that he might making you fail on purpose. But I'm not gonna say fail. Failure is not trying.
Right.
So he might be
Should
making
be rerouting you.
Putting you through these pitfalls, huh?
It's rerouting you.
For sure.
Right. Then sometimes the destination might not be wrong. It's just the path you're trying to take is not the way you're supposed to be going.
Exactly. And you keep not listening. I can't be putting you on.
Right.
You're gonna be on that bridge in Baltimore.
Damn,
Like, you just ain't getting them.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So some of us have businesses that are only conducive to the work input we put into it. Maybe business is supposed to be something that you hire people to do stuff, to delegate. You might get less of the pie, but you might be able to experience more freedom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Partnership. Is that what it's saying? Alright? I don't know. But ultimately, the best thing I ever realized, and I know, is that I don't know nothing.
Real red.
Oh, you good? Let's go. I mean, I don't know nothing. Because what I'm telling you might not apply to nobody else, but I'm just saying.
Right.
Life is a deep diving conversation with yourself every day.
Man. This shit is
In my books, I talk about how we go to these pointless meetings. Bro, let me call you right back.
okay.
My bad.
All right.